isn't it, right? To write a book several years after events take place and find out, hey, I was right all along. In 2020 hindsight, turns out I'm a genius. It's a little hard to take these words at face value and give her credit. I don't know what her position was. I don't know if she stood up to President Obama, but it's almost like this throwing President Obama, not just President Obama, but the immediacy of the moment under the bus, I can't take seriously.
This is indicative of so many of the problems I find in the Obama administration. Here she is, not quite whitewashing, but saying, hey, I kind of tried. You're the Secretary of State, for God's sake. Did you just say, okay, well, we won't do it? I mean, did you just let it end at that? You didn't start anything?
To bring up Cyrus Vance again, not to bring him up again.
Well, you like Cyrus Vance.
He actually resigned over an argument that he had about going to get the Iranian hostages. That was an idea that he opposed, and he resigned over it.
There's the original movie of The In-Laws, if anyone's ever seen it. There's a really funny scene where they find a picture of the main character with JFK, and the main character worked for the CIA. On the back of it says, hey, you know, Bay of Pigs, at least we tried. And that's what it says on the back. But that's what this sounds. She's like, hey, I tried, and that's it.
This is the definition of Monday morning quarterbacking.
Oh, this is a giant exercise, it would seem, not just in Monday morning quarterbacking for the sake of itself, but also, of course, conditioning the ground for you to become the coach, if you will, you to become the person that's actually making all these decisions in the future. She talks about a few other things, for example. She talks about on ending the embargo with Cuba. She said it wasn't about achieving its goals, and it was holding back our broader agenda across Latin America. I thought we should shift the onus onto the Castros to explain why they remained undemocratic and abusive. This is from Hard Choices. By the way, if she has trouble with this when she's, for example, campaigning in Florida pretty soon, I have a feeling that she's going to be changing a little bit of what her policy on Cuba was. What do you think?
Well, absolutely. I mean, she's a master politician, and she has been involved in the political world for an incredibly long time. And this book, in every element and every situation that she tackles, is her over 500-page public statement. She has to come out and try to present herself as best as possible, knowing what's coming up. So I don't think any of us should be surprised at all. Every politician does this with their book, with their tome that comes out right before the election, predictably. Everyone's done it. Like, to me, this shouldn't be a big shocker. And Hillary Clinton has the right to talk about her perspective of things. However cushioned it might be, she's got the right to do that and let people read it and, you know, think for themselves.